Am I still frozen? Okay, sorry. It's not me, guys. It's Ustream. So basically, all I've done is add my added embellishment to the spine here. And a load of hot glue. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Okay, so it's going to look like such. I wonder if I should do it like that or like this. Which way? This way? And there you guys can see how the cover is gonna look. This is the cover, and then when you open it up, it's gonna look like this on the inside. And I'm gonna add some gold buff and rub to the sides. So I'm gonna glue it on with some quick dry. I'm gonna add quick dry to here, 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 and hope that it catches onto the fabric. I have to work fast with this because it's quick dry. get some bone folder action here. Kind of wipe off any excess glue. Uh-oh. You're a long time crafter if the hot glue gun no longer hurts your fingers when you touch the glue while it's hot. That's how you know you're a long time crafter. When you're finally burned off all your fingerprints with your hot glue gun. Anyhow, that's what it's looking like. Now we're gonna do the front. Yeah, I don't have a rolling pin. I'm afraid to own one. As it is, my husband doesn't get me out of the kitchen. He's always having me cooking stuff for him. Now, should I put it this way? Too late now. It's stuck on. And you girls are gonna have to bring out your sanding tool out. We're gonna sand the edges so that it has a better hold onto the book, and a cleaner finish. Just gonna let this dry for now. I'm not gonna really mess too much with the cover, because I want to decorate the inside first before I decorate the outside fully. I just wanted to get my closing and my paper on here before. Just pressing out all the air bubbles, any extra glue. So this is what it's looking like. You guys can't even tell it used to be a phone book, huh? When you open it up, And any parts where the glue didn't grab, because it is fabric, you just come with your hot glue gun and hot glue it there together in place. This music reminds me of being out in the jungle somewhere. Okay, so next, let's see, this is the fabric. These are scraps. Let me see. This is the paper that I'm going to use for the inside. And these are some handmade flowers that I made out of ribbon. Does that look cute or what? I didn't Mod Podge the cover because I used fabric and it's a little bit messy. But you can for sure Mod Podge your cover. If you don't have paper, you can create your own paper by using your inks, your acrylic paints. I'm gonna use this butterfly on the inside because I love butterflies. I want to use one of these Tim little keys things here. And I want like this. There's a lot of different things that you guys can do with your cover. Mod Podge is definitely a great option. Can't get this out. Your imagination is the limits, girls. Definitely can do Mod Podge over it and it will look fabulous. I think my next one I'll try doing that. I have a lot of pieces of tissue paper and stuff like that I want to make a collage out of. So I think maybe in our next project we can do a collage type of thing. But because it takes also a while for stuff to dry and it needs to be really dried really good. And I picked up these paper clips at Staples. Look at those. Aren't those great? I picked up a bunch of these at Staples for like $3. And I thought it went well with the theme of this book. And I have also some ribbon, some lace, you know. Look at this lace. Yeah, a decorative napkin is definitely a great thing to collage on top of your book. Totally. I love doing that. I love using tissue paper and napkins. Those are the two best things that you can collage with. You know, you can collage with magazine clippings. Um, you can collage with so many like great stuff. I'm just giving it a little distressed look, little tore up look, vintagey like. I want it to look old. And I will be using my gold buff and rub here that I thought I had here in my basket. Oh yeah, it's right here. And all these black flowers that I have out here, I made myself using ribbon and fabric. And they are so easy to make. And a zipper also, I also used the zipper. So, my friends, we're gonna start with the gold buff. This is the buff and rub. And this is what I'm going to use to apply it. Now, you guys need to do this in a ventilated area because it stinks. And I simply add a little bit to my dabber here and very lightly go over some of the edges. And that's just to give it a little extra something. I love this stuff. I use this stuff on a lot of my projects. And I'm going to show you guys a little secret technique that I use in a lot of my projects right now. And if you guys go to my blog, you guys are gonna see them in a lot of my altered picture frames and stuff, and I'll show you guys how to do it. They look like little gold droplets, and I use them with my gold buff and rub and buff, whatever. And it just gives it that little extra distressed look. Sorry, guys. My secrets, huh? Ooh, breaking news. Secrets coming out of the closet. Okay, so all you need is your hot glue gun, and what you do is you just squeeze it and let the drop form and pull out like so, and you squeeze and pull out and squeeze and pull out, and you can make them long, short, small, doesn't matter, your preference. You just let that dry for a little bit. It needs to cool off, and then you're gonna grab your rub and buff again, and you have to make sure it's dry, really, guys. Otherwise, if you start putting your fingers in it, it's gonna smudge or mess up that droplet form. And this is what the droplet looks like. You see that? That's hot glue. And when they dry, they become a little bit sticky. And to take away that stickiness off, you're gonna grab your rub and buff and go over it lightly. And that's how those gold drops are created. You see that? You guys see that? And that's a little secret of how I use some of my hot glue gun. My glue, and you guys are gonna go crazy just adding these little drops and you can do designs, you know. You can draw a design on a piece of paper like a heart or a bird or something and trace over it and fill it in with your hot glue and use your buff and rub on it. Or I don't know, I haven't tried using it with any other coloring method because I really like the way the gold ones look, so I haven't really messed around with it. But possibilities are endless. Your imagination is the limit, girls. And this, I discovered this by accident. So anyhow, that's a little tip on how I do my gold drops. And now we can start messing around with the inside. I think I want to use some of the gold inside. And I really like the way this looks. This really tore up look here. And all I did was just get some black paint and kind of roughly, very dry brush, roughly go over it and cover some of the wordings on the pages of the phone book. Yeah, I use this technique on a lot of my projects. You can see the technique on some of my picture frames that I've made. And in our next class, we're going to be altering a picture frame. So if you guys are interested, it's either a picture frame or a wooden box. And the wooden boxes I get from Michael's, and they are really inexpensive. They're like $2-3. The big box are like $3. So for the inside, I need to use this paper. So I need to measure roughly, because my cuttings weren't straight. I need to roughly measure. Oh, the music scene changed. It's we're hip hop now. Okay, so roughly 8 1/4. So we need to measure . I'll change the music right now, guys. You guys like hip hop? Oh, Mal, that's a great idea. I think that would look great for those tags. That's an awesome idea. I haven't seen any red buff and rub, so I don't know, but that's a great idea. So because I'm in a smaller area. My table is small right now. I had to move my location for the video because of the camera positioning. This is the highest place I had to mount the camera, so you guys don't look like you're right up in my face like the last one. I'm learning as I go along, girls. Now I cut 2 papers at once. Okie dokie. For some reason, it's a little bit off, so let me just kind of trace it along to give me a guide where I need to cut. Okay. Because I went all crazy with my craft knife. I'm paying the consequences now. But it's okay. I can make it work. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. So I roughly crease them where I need to cut them. I'm just going to kind of fold it. Like I said, I don't really think about these things. I just kind of craft along, and when I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, and I don't like to really stop and think about what I'm doing too much, because then I won't ever stop thinking about it, and I'll just go and think and think and think and think and think, and it'll drive me crazy. This is kind of, you have to play with it. I could also use fabric on the inside, huh? Let's see. I didn't think about that. And it's so much easier to mess with. Let me see. Oh, but these flowers blend in too much. No thinking, girls, no thinking. When you think about it, you kind of, it just takes up too much time. And this is an altered project. I think I'm going to put this sequence around. No, I do like the red. Just work with it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So I kind of want like a roll-up peekaboo type of thing here. I'm gonna cut a square off my music sheet here. Maybe a little peekaboo type of thing here. I'm not too worried about making this part really pretty. No one's gonna see this, and this is just my sponge that I didn't rinse off with black paint. And I don't really care because you're not gonna see this. And there's a little bottom part here that didn't get fully covered, and that's okay. It's okay because I'm gonna put all kinds of flowers here, so I don't really care much about it. This is gonna kind of look like one of those roll-up pages. Okay, so then I'm gonna just put my flowers here. I was thinking of laying this out. Maybe like that. And I'm gonna put acetate on top of this at the end so that whatever I put in here stays nice and secure. How does that look? Yeah, I'm gonna put lace. I'm just gonna have to cut it and add it to the top. I wish I have some red lace. Hold on. This is a zipper flower. And you just cut the zipper in half and start rolling it up in a circle like you would a lollipop. Not a lollipop, but one of those flowers, roll-up flowers. Love my butterfly. And this is just gonna have a bunch of random stuff that I like to play with, that I like to have in my collections. This is a polymer clay flower, butterfly that I made. And it's made out of polymer clay. With some gold foils and crystals. Am I still frozen? I would like to incorporate that one. Some kind of butterfly. I love butterflies. It got me some bling here. Just make sure that I can still close it. Oh, perfect. Look, you can't even tell. You can't even tell that those things are there. I didn't use Mod Podge. I'm not using Mod Podge today. I used it on the first Ustream class. Today I'm just using quick dry and my hot glue gun. I'm not using any Mod Podge today. I love flowers, and I'm just kind of gonna end up filling everything up with flowers. I have these butterflies. These butterflies, I think, are from Martha Stewart, if I'm not wrong. Aren't these beautiful? These are from Martha Stewart. And I got these at Michael's. Aren't these butterfly beautiful? So I'm gonna add this one. gonna add these are dimensional butterflies. They're they got, you can fold them up. I will use one of the music paper clips right now. Just trying to get my butterfly on. My butterfly on. Nothing's glued down yet. I'm simply just freelancing it right now. Trying to place everything where I want it. And I'm going to have some sequins going around. I don't know if sequins or pearls. I got me a little bunch of pearls here. Made a little bouquet. Is that too much? Too much? How does that look? No, my chat is on. I can see your guys' chat. No, I didn't use the mold for my butterfly. My butterfly out of clay is freehand. I designed it myself. I molded the clay to look like this with my hands. I didn't use any mold. I shaped the butterfly wings, the butterfly, and then just fold it so it looks like they're flapping. And then I put the face on top of it. And this is done with the translucent clay that I put a layer on top, and I just painted it with my mica powders, and the gold part is gold foil. Yeah, it has a big space. Nothing's glued down. I'm still just messing with it. Nothing's glued down, so nothing's final. Things can be removed. I think it looks good like this, the way it is. I really wanted to use this butterfly in here somewhere, but it's a little bit too big. I think she's too big. I originally made her to go on as a necklace, as a pendant, but it's a little bit big. Look at the size of it compared to my hand. Yeah, I love those faces. I like putting them in like the centers of my flowers too. But I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I think this is good the way it is now. I don't think it needs anything else. I think it's good. I think it's good the way it is. I do have some of those little memo pins that I'm gonna be putting on here, and I'm gonna stamp the word dream. I'm gonna use my dream to emboss it onto a separate cardstock, and it's gonna kind of pop out. I'm gonna put some stick pins. Here are some of the beads I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna use this stick pin. Somewhere in here. An ad, huh? I know. I think you need to be a paid subscriber to do that. And I just started doing these classes, and I'm not a paid subscriber yet. This is for free. So if you want something for free, you got to put up with the ads. So this is how it's gonna look, girls. My husband's almost home from work, and He's gonna take me shopping to Michael's as soon as he gets in. So I think I'm just gonna leave it here and have like an improv Ustream class during the week where we're gonna do the other flat. But this is how I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I like the way it looks. It gives me space here also to put a picture. So I'm gonna maybe be putting a picture here. And this is gonna be another space for a picture. So this is where I'm gonna leave it. I really like the way it looks. And I'm not gonna mess with it. It's gonna stay good like this. So when you close it, look guys, no chunky business. See? You can't even tell. You can't even tell that this used to be a phone book. Now I won't say nothing to anybody that this is an altered phone book. It looks like you spend, you know, a lot of money on something that you got for free. And it can be your magazine, it can be a catalog, anything that's thick enough you can play with. You can make it into a treasure box. This can be a treasure box for, you know, for maybe if you have children, you can make a treasure box for them. Like my nieces, for example, they're about that age where they like to wear a lot of jewelry. So they like to wear a lot of jewelry, and they don't have anywhere to put their stuff in. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make something like this for them as a jewelry box. So you guys can turn this into a jewelry box. Wow, possibilities are endless. So many things you guys can do. And do you guys want to alter a picture frame or a box in our next class? Yeah, endless. This can be a little safe keep, a little stash place where you stash your stuff, and you don't even have to alter it. Just leave it as a phone book. And nobody would know that that's a stash place, you know? You can even make a book out of this. Instead of gluing all the pages together, you glue several of them in groups. Like maybe you make 3 groups of pages that you glue all together, and you guys can make a book out of it, a journal, like an art journal. Okay, we can alter a frame. Let me show you guys one of the frames that I have. Okay, I'm going to show you examples of both a frame and a box. And you can see both on my blog, pizzathoughts.blogspot.com. But I'll show you both. This is an altered frame, an altered box. And this is one of my butterflies again, just like the one I showed you guys earlier. And I use paper, decoupage paper with my Mod Podge. I decoupage the paper onto the frame, the box. And on the bottom, I added these little legs onto it. And I painted the top. And this is a fabric flower that I made. This one too. And you also do the inside. The inside is not any designer paper. It's gift wrap paper that I used for the inside. So this is a box. And I have here another box that I did. This is another box. These are handmade flowers. This is a paper flower, fabric flower, some tulle with glitter, and again, paper. I used paper. I decoupaged the paper with Mod Podge. And the inside also. Now this is designer paper. Okay, and the frame, this is the frame. I have this on my blog. This was a plain wood frame with the fairy, and those are my handmade flowers there. And this is decoupaged paper, but I also stamped on it and inked it up. And see, those are my drops, my gold drops here. And the back is freehand. The back is made with acrylic paints, my stamps, and my inks. So the back I did freehand myself. And I use, you know, lace, and I like to give all my projects a clean finish. So the back, even though it's not going to be seen if it's hung, it doesn't matter. I still want to have a nice clean finish. And these are acetate embossed butterflies here, and they're dimensional. So which one do you guys want to do? We can do the frame, or we can do a box. And these boxes are very inexpensive. They're like, this one was like not even $2 at Michael's. The bigger ones are like $3-4. But these are great to, you know, do with your kids. This is a great, you know, kids project. And so is the picture frame. So we can do a frame or a box in our next Ustream class. And if we do the frame, whatever image I use, I will post it on my blog. And if you want a copy of the image that I'm going to use, you can just send me your email and I will gladly send you the copy of the image that I'm going to use. I do not duplicate my work, so whatever we do next class is going to be freehand. And I'll show you guys, if you want, how to create your own backgrounds like this. And it's very, very easy. All you need is acrylic paints and stamps and inks, and that's it. That's all you need. The frame, okay, so we'll do the frame. I can do another fairy. That's not a problem. We can do a fairy if you guys want to do a fairy. A frame with a matching box. That's so funny. Okay. And since if you guys follow this class that we did today and create your own altered phone book and submit your pictures to my blog, I'm gonna pick a winner, and the winner will take today's project. We'll take this project with them. I'll mail it out to you guys. So if you guys send me pictures of the project that you did from today's class and Friday's class and submit the pictures to my blog, the winner will take this book home. That's why I'm not gonna really personalize it to me. I'll personalize it. I'll put your initials on here and stuff like that. So come on, guys. I'll give you guys 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, which would be we're in July. It would be August, the first week of August. We'll do it the first Sunday of August. I'm gonna put a picture of this one when I'm done. I'm gonna put a picture of it on my blog, and you leave a comment. Leave me a comment under this picture. And to post your pictures, you can email me your pictures, or you can go to minialbumscraps.ning.com and post your pictures there. Or send me a link. Okay, if you have a blog, you can send me a link to your blog, and you can have the pictures on your blog. And then in my next weekend class, we will do the picture frame, and I will put the picture that I'm going to use, I'm going to put it on my blog. And if you want a copy of the picture, you guys just send me your message me your email address, and I can send you a picture of whatever I'm going to use for that class. And I have another frame that I have a dancing fairy on, but that one I did it for somebody, so I don't have it with me, but the picture of it is on my blog also. It's a purple one, and I'll continue my fairy theme. So that's what it's gonna be, ladies. This is gonna be we're gonna do a similar project to this one next weekend. Next weekend on the 26th, on Sunday, July. No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong month. Okay, here we are. Today is the 17th. So yeah, next weekend on July 24th is going to be my next class. And to submit your picture, the due date is the 31st. Yeah, Melinda, thank you. I really hope you guys give these crafts a try. They are so much fun. These are very kid-friendly projects that you can do with your kids, and my nieces and nephews personally love when I do projects with them. They love art, and I think art is a wonderful thing to incorporate in a kid's life. So thanks for stopping by and checking out my class. I really hope you guys try this altered phone book thing. Give it a try. Don't be intimidated. Just play with it. You know, go with it. Your imagination is the limit. Possibilities are endless. I will update my blog and put all these details on my blog. My blog is Itza, I-T-Z-A, thoughts.blogspot.com. And I will put all the details on my blog for you guys to follow along. So I really hope you guys can stop by next weekend on Sunday, same time. I will try my best to be on here by 1 o'clock. No, no change in my time, okay? So thank you guys. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for stopping by. And for you guys for today, for being such a great audience, I'm gonna be giving away my box. This box. So I really hope to be seeing you guys, okay? Thanks for stopping by.